Good afternoon, everybody. This is Simon Donegan, the Commandant of Staffordshire and West Midlands Army Cadet Forces. Welcome to my first bulletin as Commandant during these very strange times. We are in an unprecedented period and we need to adapt. So this is going to be the first bulletin of probably several until we get back to some kind of normal routine. I hope everybody has read the Commandant statement that I put out on the 17th of March, which gives you quite a lot of information. And over and above that, and to reinforce what I said in that statement, I want you please to try and stick together and support each other, which I think is crucial during this very unsettling time. So just to recap on some of the safety issues, remember, where at all possible, to stay at home, to self-isolate if you need to, obey the government's guidelines and the MOD's policies on COVID-19, protect your faces when you have to go out, clean your hands regularly, and keep your distance from others, and let's save lives. So there's no doubt in my mind, the more that we all isolate and stay at home, the quicker we're going to be able to get back to a normal routine. So for this first bulletin, I've got two simple messages, and the first one is for all the cadets out there. This is a very difficult time for your parents, for your carers, for your guardians. So please support them on a daily basis as much as you possibly can. That is your number one priority. I know that many of you are worried about exams and what's happening at school. I have no answers at the moment, but I do hope the government soon come out with a very clear policy on that. So if you've got homework, please remember to do it. It's important. Then over and above that, please stay in touch with your detachment staff and engage with them as much as possible. Many of the adults within the county have some great ideas. So engage with that as much as you possibly can. And for goodness sake, don't get bored, okay? This is not a time to get bored. This is the time to actually engage. Also, look after each other and be supportive to everyone on social media, not just a few. Don't exclude people, as sometimes is the case on social media. Please be all inclusive. I am looking at one or two community engagement initiatives along the similar lines of what's going on in Manchester at the moment, and I'm looking into that in more detail, and it really does depend on how regional command look upon that. If I get a green light for us to engage with the local community as a cadet force, then I will enthusiastically endorse it, but let's just see what regional command say. Now, turning to the adults, my message to the adults is this. The lockdown, I think, is going to go on until the 1st of June, and I hope it doesn't extend beyond that. I had my first Skype conference call with the company commanders last night, which went very well. I've asked the company commanders to engage and have Skype or Zoom conference calls with all their detachment commanders. That's extremely healthy, and I hope that will now start to happen. Detachment commanders, you too have a very important role to play by having conference calls on a regular basis with all your staff, and obviously to engage with the cadets as much as possible. There are what we call regional command approved platforms, approved methods of connecting with the cadets in your area. If you're a little bit unsure about that, just contact Paddy Cork or Jane Whitehurst and they will help you with that. They're fully on board and they're doing a fantastic job. The next point is that I'm very keen the annual camp at Beckingham goes ahead in the end of July. So we're still planning for that to happen. And if we do get back to work on the 1st of June, one of my biggest priority in that early part of June will be to hold a county majlis for both cadets and for adults, and also to have a second day, which will be a planning day to reorganise the county diary, to reconnect, to refocus, and to use the time that we've got left in the training year to best possible effect. My next bulletin in the next 2 or 3 weeks will be much more issue related. Hopefully I'll have an update for you on the ACF lockdown. But in the meantime, please stay safe and please support each other. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.